Yep, sure. Yeah, good to be representing Sweden for first time on the show. Also, I didn't know that, so pressure's on. That was basically one thing I found was interesting in how I started with e-commerce was basically that I founded the agency when I knew basically zero about e-commerce. So I didn't really know much about that. I was in the middle of my studies at university at business economics and marketing and so on. Always been a little bit of a techie anyway. So always had that in my back of my mind. Did do a couple of e-commerce university like courses like web development, a little bit of that and so on. But how I started was basically that we started doing websites and like web development in general, and then we kind of niched ourselves in ecom, and we got in touch with both initially both Magento and WooCommerce, and then we kind of just went ahead with just doing a Magento agency. So that's how I started, and we basically just started learning as we went. So it was basically starting from scratch and trying to build some kind of product around that, and it worked really well. So we kind of just started getting clients contacting us without any big efforts. It was just a good timing, and of course there's a little bit of challenging times from time to time. And then there's one thing that's good to know about me, that's pretty stubborn about doing stuff. So kind of don't quit when I start doing something, and that's why like I continued doing the e-commerce. I think just kept going with that, and now lifting up a little bit again. Of course, it's a little bit challenging time with the pandemic and inflation and so on. But we have a pretty good setup with both the Nordic Web team and with the agency. We went multi-platform instead of just doing one of them, and also complemented with our other company Unipeer that kind of supports that strategy. So it's a little bit of a different game now, but it's keep on learning is still on the agenda.